Did you know Lil Durk's lawyers built a brand new release package for the judge, and it had prosecutors screaming inside the courtroom? The paperwork goes on to read, a judge has agreed to hear Lil Durk's new bond request on May 8th in LA. His team plans to present a bail package including $1 million in cash, $900,000 in real estate, $150,000 from an associate, 247 armed security, and an electric monitoring to show that he is not a flight risk. This ended up pushing the feds to roll out so-called new evidence just to keep him locked up, which is absolutely absurd. The paperwork even reads, the government has filed a motion citing more lyrics from Durk's song titled Rumors. This song features Gucci Man, and it was released on February 2022. There's also an unreleased track seized from his phone after his arrest to argue against his release on bond. This was handed over to the judge with the lyrics in question being, I want the one that I paid for. We hit your homie. Prosecutors tried to twist this, claiming Lil Durk has a history of paying for bodies. But one lawyer quickly reacted, saying Durk is likely going to walk free just like Thug did, because this is nothing serious enough to even worry about.
We've seen it happen quite a bit. I don't know that I'd say it's been persuasive. I think the biggest example we look at is Young Thug. Down in Atlanta. They took a lot of his lyrics, and even though technically speaking, ultimately they got a conviction, he actually walked out on time served. Most of the people that were prosecuted did end up being convicted, and I don't think anybody would call that prosecution a successful prosecution. And so, you've got freedom of speech issues. Does it mean that just because I'm saying something in a rap song, and it typically is a rap song, does that mean that I actually did something? And this is an extra interesting twist here because Lil Durk's attorney is saying, well, this song was actually released months.
With prosecutors relying only on lyric evidence against Durk, their entire case isn't nearly as strong as they want it to look. But did you know there's one sneaky tactic Durk's lawyers are saving for that May 8th bond hearing? It could be the key to getting him released, because at the end of the day, Lil Durk was simply exercising his First Amendment rights through his rap lyrics.
It's a First Amendment argument here, right? That this violates the First Amendment. Can you talk about that?
Right, for sure. I mean, I'm expressing myself. I can say the things that I want to say in a rap record or any kind of record. And you could go back and there's country records and there are pop records and there are R&B records that talk about all kinds of things. It's just that there's this notion that with hip hop, quote, glorifying violence, that suddenly now we're going to use these things to prosecute them. But does that mean that the free speech, the First Amendment has gone away? No, absolutely not. He can absolutely rap about what he wants to rap about, and that doesn't mean just because the story is.
But it's what the lawyer said next that changes everything. This became the biggest point, showing how these prosecutors likely don't understand rap music at all. The same mistake we've seen play out in so many courtrooms before, just like in the YSL Ryko trial.
Yeah, and I'll go out on a limb and say that sometimes prosecutors don't necessarily understand hip hop culture. It's almost like a text without context. So you got to really understand the time, the place, the audience. Sometimes they might speak in ways that seem direct to somebody that's outside of the culture, but doesn't necessarily, but can mean several things to someone inside the culture. So it would certainly be a flub, big time, right? But it wouldn't be the first time that such a thing has happened where somebody looking through the window, particularly of hip hop culture, doesn't understand what's being said other than their desired use of it.
Players online believe Lil Durk could be released from jail on May 8th for one more major reason. And did you know the prosecutors have been using fan-made edits as evidence against Lil Durk? This makes the prosecutors look terrible, and Durk's lawyers were completely stunned when they discovered this connection.
Durk's team says Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy was recorded 7 months before this actually happened. And the specific version of the song that had audio from the news clipping actually overlaid onto the song is a fan edit, not the original song that Durk recorded and released. Basically, they're saying that the key evidence used to charge Durk were lyrics written and recorded 7 months before the incident even happened, and then an internet mashup that a fan edited and posted.
Lil Durk's Durk's lawyers would write to the judge in arguing for Mr. Banks' detention. The government has attempted to hold Mr. Banks responsible for video clips that YouTubers and Instagram users have edited, produced, and posted to social media, but with whom Mr. Banks has no affiliation. At the initial detention hearing in this case, the defense called into question the accuracy of paragraph 6 of the superseding indictment, which references lyrics from a song by a recording artist named Babyface Ray, which only features Mr. Banks. The track is titled Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy, and in its lyrics, Durk raps, "Look on the news and see her son screaming no, no." This lines up with the real footage of Quando Rondo at the crime scene, caught on live news, screaming no on the sidewalk.
Now the search is on for 3 people who police say at a Savannah rapper, a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles and cameras captured the aftermath.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
However, Durk's lawyers hold strong evidence proving the song was actually recorded before the tragedy even happened, but more on that later, because just as Durk was about to be released from jail, his wife, India Royale, was allegedly caught cheating. A tweet surfaced saying, Durk's baby mama, India, was allegedly seen at a party with her, hand on another man's leg. With the footage being leaked by one of her own friends, the screenshots made it even clearer what really happened. By the next morning, India herself ended up reacting to it.
Family, do we know you? Yeah, you a grown man. Do y'all remember when men used to like lay concrete, change tires, go to war? Now these niggas on the internet gossiping all day. Like, what's happening?
This quickly went viral across the internet, with even Tekashi6699 and DJ Academics jumping in to give their thoughts while on a live stream.
Alright, so you want to bet 10,000 right now that hold on. We talking about India.
She's a good girl. She's
You met her?
I haven't met her. But
So why you saying she a good girl? Like,
because I hear the drama about everybody's relationship, and I know any rapper who could say something about me and they got a public girl, I could tell you who your girl off when she was mad at you. Like, I know all of that. I've never heard no dirt about her. Just to keep it a beat. Never heard nothing about her, period.
all right, but she gonna be faithful to the trial.
Yes.
Anything after that?
I mean, you never know how it goes. I mean, if somebody, how does it go if somebody's, again, I'm not wishing upon him, but if you get life, like, how'd that go with your girl? She's supposed to be faithful or no?
Urgency to get Durk released only continued to grow. And even before the drop of his newest album, an update surfaced that read, Lil Durk says it's better to be low-key with your money. If you can't afford 10 Maybachs, don't buy one. This clip carried a powerful purpose, to push the narrative. That could help Lil Durk finally get released from jail.
We already came with a plan to be like feature run, album time. We're gonna do that prayer, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do everything in the way that it's gonna be big. I ain't looking at nothing small no more. I'll wear this 5 days straight, what you gonna pay? Durk broke. I sell all this shit. I have one car. It's not that I can't get it, it's I don't give a f. I'm not thinking backwards. If you can't buy 10 Maybachs, don't buy it.
Fans quickly caught on to why Durk's team decided to release that information. One viral comment even shared, does anyone feel like Durk's team releasing his best motivational moments, softer moments, and overall nice times is a way to package it to show the judge that Durk's influence was always good? Now, this would end up being true, as the package Durk's lawyers have built to get him out of jail has only grown larger with time. But the biggest reason Lil Durk is expected to walk free comes from what happened to him inside that jail just 2 weeks ago. Reports surfaced of, and I quote, reports reveal rapper Lil Durk was attacked in his cell block earlier this morning at the LA County Jail. Conditions of the rapper's health isn't public. However, a change of jails is likely. Durk's lawyers are now pushing the claim that the county jail isn't protecting Lil Durk at all, even though they're legally obligated to protect every inmate. But what if I told you fans think they know who may have attacked him? On the very same day Lil Durk was attacked, both Quando Rondo and Lil Tim happened to drop interviews. Some people brushed it off as a strange coincidence, but many believe it's really a way for the feds to avoid targeting them, while still letting revenge hit Lil Durk. And fans noticed that Lil Tim would go on to say,
no, like, shit, I was just protecting my little brother.
When you did finally find out that it was King Von who did it, how'd you feel?
I was like, damn, if Brian did that stupid shit last night, he still would have been alive. That's how I was. But I was like, yeah, I ain't no the type person I am. Like, I'm a humble person. I ain't no disrespect to like his mama saying f*** him like that, because I could easily get on get on that type of stuff and be clout chasing type. Like, I ain't on that type. I'm a humble person, but it's like, they ain't never popped that shit off. That would have never happened like that.
And strangely enough, Quando Rondo ended up saying the exact same thing, admitting he wishes it all could have been handled in a different way.
Whoever on my side, they got kids and a mama that 100% love them. And at the end of the day, bro, all this bull that we talking about is stupid. That could have been handled a totally different way. It could have been handled to the point where a song and $3-4 million could have came out or whatever. Like it could have got handled in a legit way, in a music way.
Fans believe it's true because right after Lil Durk was attacked, even Kanye West personally called him to check up on him.
Man, how you feeling?
And I'm feeling good. Just taking a day at a time, just chilling and staying focused for real.
Yeah, I love the time we
from a federal prison.
I love the time we spent in Saudi, man. That was great.
Hey, look, that's all I'm talking about here. The people here, they get their time, and they ain't never experienced the world. So I be telling them stories, and they be on 20.
Wow. Yeah, man. I just got off the phone with Puff. I talked to him for the first time 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes before you called me. Yeah.
With all of this stacked together, Lil Durk's bail package is shaping up to be one of the biggest of all time. But while Durk's lawyers are busy fighting, what the feds are doing behind the scenes is even more important to hear. They've just managed to flip another one of Lil Durk's closest friends against him, and soon it would be shared. Brick Baby and Loose Cannon all arrested in a rolling 60s gang takedown. It would then be shared. Lawyers and sources believe Brick Baby, who was arrested in the latest gang takedown, will snitch on F-rapper Lil Durk. The timings of both arrests make lawyers believe the feds will force Brick Baby to give up everything. If people forgot, Brick Baby had already snitched on Lil Durk years ago. He first became a target because of what he said, when 3 years back he went live and claimed, "You can't say Durk never slid for Vaughn because they got Lil Pab." And on the very night Durk was arrested, Brick Baby just happened to be live streaming, bringing up that same old interview, the one that practically looked like he put a spotlight on Durk's name for the feds.
But was this an attempted hit or
Well, they can't say that no more.
Then they put you as
Why?
God.
Like, who died? You can't say that no more.
Oh, because of FBG Cash? Oh, who?
Federal charges in California.
Nah, because Lil Pab.
So this is about the...
Oh! What's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more.
But did you know Brick Baby actually said something even worse? The feds brought up evidence against Durk, pointing straight to the lyrics, "Told me they got an Addy, go get the location, go," which comes from Lil Durk's song Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy. They even tied it to another Brick Baby interview, where he openly says, and I quote, "Brickub says he would have dropped Quando Rondo's location if Lil Durk had asked him because he's loyal to him."
Why is that? Then it's people like, you lined up somebody from your hood. Like, listen, I didn't. But at the end of the day, what's wrong with giving my friend the address? Oh, this is my boy. He lost his boy. Who did it could be around. 9 times out of 10, he had asked me, I probably would have been Coke if he even asked anybody, if this is even true. But 9 times out of 10, like I said, can I leak a bar?
Sure.
I said if he make the call right now, I'd up it.
Right.
With the feds now having Brick Baby locked up and pressing heavy charges against him, it's looking more and more likely they'll try to force him into snitching on Lil Durk. And with streamers digging up fresh evidence online every day, even DJ Academics has pointed out that Lil Durk practically lays out a full roadmap of crimes through his song titles and album names.
2020 Vaughn, 2021 his brother dies. 2022, the niggas who his brother, they get clapped. The to Vaughn, at least a cousin of theirs get clapped. 2023, he drops an album, I'm almost healed. You ever think about that, Chad? It's like poetic. 2020, Vaughn dies. 2021, his brother dies. 2022, get back for both those situations. 2023, I'm almost healed. Crazy, huh?